Hi guys, my name is Freddy. Most of you would know me as Shortmaster on Theomosante's Discord. It is in fact actually thanks to Theomusante, Amor Daniels and FullHouse Gaming that first got me involved in the world of sim racing. So after a couple of months of being on a channel and explaining to her that I don't have a gaming rig, I don't have a steering wheel, I don't have a gamepad, because not all of us can afford it. And yet they still welcomed me with open arms. So I just want to say a big thank you guys, that really meant a lot to me. And before I start explaining this tutorial, I thought I would give you a little view of my gaming rig, my wheel. Okay, so this is my wheel. Now most of you guys have like Logitech gaming wheels and all that. Some of you guys have more fancy gear, but then you get your lower ranking gamer, which is still stuck on this. For the meantime, I should stop fucking saying anyway, so thanks to people like Scruty, or Scrutinizer as most of us know him, he actually is in the process of sending me a donation wheel, so that really means a lot to me. Thank you, Scruty. I would definitely make a video of that once I get it, but in the meantime this will have to do. So let me give you let me give you a short tour of my rig. So this is acceleration, so that would be my acceleration pedal. That's my braking pedal. And then way over here, you've got your turn left, turn right, yeah, it's on the side, sorry about that. And you will get your shift down, shift up, and that's about it for the gaming wheel, my wheel. Another thing is that most people would say that it's nearly impossible to play Assetto Corsa Competizione, or also known as ACC, on a keyboard. I don't know. It's a difficult thing for me to agree with and not to agree with. Beginning with that, yes, I don't have the sensitivity options like you do on your pedals, in your braking, your steering and all that. I don't have force feedback, so I can't really tell what the car is currently doing and if I'm pushing it to the edge or not. So yeah, there are a couple of issues with it, but after a few months, I would say that I'm actually starting to get used to it. Consistencies are starting to look good in the 70s and 80s. Also figured out, or not really figured out, eventually was able to do my my medals. And so after that, I've decided to make a short video for you guys on how to do sim racing on the keyboard, mainly Assetto Corsa Competizione. The vehicle that we will be using is the I believe it's the Nissan, the GTR Nismo edition Skyline. And so without further ado, let's go check it out, shall we? Okay guys, so we are here on Circuit Barcelona. We're just going to click here on drive and go to options, our controls. Now, as you can see, all settings are still left on defaults as I would normally start the game. It's so we don't have to change anything there. Go back and we can now start the race. We are starting on a small section behind the starting location. Just go around these corners a little bit, try and get the tires warmed up. With a little lag there, so we're just trying to get the tires warmed up a bit. The car that we are busy using for this tutorial is the Nissan Skyline or Nismo Edition GTR. It's not really the easiest car to begin with, but then again I have a couple of months of time behind the keyboard for this game. So as you might have noticed, we would be not going at full power. My acceleration as you can see, would drop and then go back up again. I prefer to call this my personal tap driving method. As you can see, just tap around the corners. The reason for this being is that the Nissan Skyline is very easily to spin out at high speeds. I found that to be my case. Once again, coming up to the next section, a little braking, tap, and we are clean out of it. So in the top right you will see little green blocks that keep popping up after every corner. Green is good for you. That would mean that you have successfully got through that section in a preferred manner, which would be keeping a smooth pace and still having control over the car. The second you spin out, then you would lose everything. I believe it was in one of the upcoming sections. And the moment you spin once, then it's considered like a penalty. You lose everything and you have to start over again. Like there. The car spun out, ACC wasn't very happy about it. We were penalized and we have to try it all over again. Luckily, because this is our second lap, or not really second lap, but our actual lap time now, the tires have been warmed up quite a little bit and we would now be able to do a better time, which would give us a little bit more grip and we would spin less. But with that all said, you still need to use the tap method that that as you can see in this video. Coming up to getting some to good speed here, brake, and lose acceleration. Okay, so then we carry on. Next, again, easy on the throttle. As you know, with keyboard we do not have much control over how much power we want to put onto the wheels. We either have full on or full off power. So it's a little bit more technical for the keyboard racer. However, like I said in the beginning, it can be done. You would also notice, as earlier in this video, there's a green ghost version of my car ahead of us. This is because I'm doing this middle tutorial in hard lap mode. Personally, it's just easier to do it this way, because if I did a good time on my first lap and were able to start getting some approved green blocks in the top right, then I would just copy what I did in that lap, my second lap. So that is actually also one rather sneaky kind of way to get your medals, but it actually works for me. As you can see, we've done pretty well for ourselves in this section over here. So yeah, that is, it's not really that I want to end the tutorial, it's just basically that there's not much to it to do your medals. Some tracks are more difficult than others. My very first all three medals, I actually got one on the track that is considered to be the most difficult, which was Bathurst. But yeah, anyway, so like I said, just keep practicing your tap method and you should be well off in getting your medals. So coming up to the last few sections of the track, coming in wide, leave the acceleration, then just tap whenever you feel like your car is not getting enough power to the wheels. That brings me to another thing. If you play ACC long enough, you would start to be, I would almost say, attracted to a specific vehicle. Like the Skyline just works well for my preferred game style. So once you get a car that you are comfortable with, then just start and focus for the keyboard racer rather. Focus on audio and yeah, it's mostly audio, I would say. Like listen to how you are revving the car, the tire audio for the skidding sound files. That should give you an indication of if you are still in control of the vehicle or not. So that's about it for this tutorial. Leave a like if this helped you in any way. If you would like to see me do more tutorials on keyboard racing, just leave it down in the comments below and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!